Have you ever wondered if one simple natural remedy, something sitting right in your kitchen, could completely change your life? Imagine this, an oil so powerful it was trusted by the U.S. military during World War II to heal battlefield wounds and keep tank engines running, a substance used by ancient healers, rediscovered by modern science. And now, when combined with one humble kitchen staple, it's creating a quiet health revolution. This isn't a gimmick. This is castor oil, mixed with baking soda, and together, they form a natural healing duo so effective that even doctors are taking notice. We're talking about shrinking inflamed prostates without surgery, regrowing thinning hair naturally, easing joint pain without pills, boosting blood flow and heart health, rejuvenating aging skin, and calming stress faster than meditation. These aren't wild claims. They're backed by science, time-tested by real people, and explained to you with stories, data, and medical insight from decades of hands-on experience. If you're tired of expensive treatments, synthetic pills, or feeling like your body is working against you, stay with me until the very end of this video. You're going to walk away with actionable steps, real results, and a renewed sense of control over your health. Before we dive in, do me a favor. White heavy check mark, hit that like button if you're ready to take your health into your own hands. White heavy check mark, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss out on life-changing natural health content. White heavy check mark, share this video with someone you care about, because healing should be simple, affordable, and accessible to everyone. And as you watch, drop a comment below to let me know where you're tuning in from and which remedy you're most curious to try. Let's build a healing community together. I'm Dr. Nguyen, a holistic medical researcher and educator, and today I'm going to show you why castor oil and baking soda may just be the most underrated remedy you've never tried. Let's get started. Section 1. The hidden history of castor oil. To truly understand the power of castor oil, we must journey through time, across continents, cultures, and even battlefields. Long before modern pharmaceuticals, ancient Egyptians used castor oil as a multipurpose remedy. Hieroglyphs from 4,000 years ago detail its use for everything from clearing eye irritations to soothing digestive woes. Cleopatra herself was said to have used it to enhance her skin's radiance and strengthen her eyelashes. In Ayurveda, the traditional healing system of India, castor oil was prescribed to treat arthritis, constipation, skin infections, and more, often referred to as the oil that heals all. But it wasn't just ancient wisdom. During World War II, U.S. military survival kits included castor oil, not only for its medicinal uses, like treating wounds and infections, but for its extraordinary ability to lubricate engines and mechanical tools. Imagine that the same oil that heals human tissue was also tough enough to keep tanks running smoothly in the battlefield. That's how versatile it is. Even in industrial applications today, castor oil is used in aviation, cosmetics, and pharmaceutical formulations. But the question is, why has this healing powerhouse been buried in the back of our medicine cabinets, forgotten by modern households? Here's the answer. Synthetic drugs took center stage in the 20th century. The convenience of pills and instant symptom relief made many of us forget about these slow but steady, root-cause healing remedies. But today, people are returning not out of nostalgia, but out of necessity. I've spent the last 20 years working with patients who came to me after exhausting modern options. And time and again, I've watched castor oil do what high-end prescriptions couldn't: reduce pain, calm the nervous system, heal skin conditions, regulate hormones, and yes, even improve fertility. But here's the plot twist that brings everything into focus. When castor oil is combined with baking soda, a mild alkaline agent, something incredible happens. You amplify its absorption. You extend its anti-inflammatory reach. You create an environment where healing doesn't just happen, it accelerates. This is where tradition meets innovation. And this is where your journey with castor oil truly begins. Section 2. Prostate relief without pills or surgery. Let's talk about something millions of men quietly suffer with but few speak about openly: prostate issues. For many men over 50, the nightly ritual becomes a frustrating loop. Waking up every few hours to urinate, struggling with urgency, weak flow, or the uncomfortable feeling of never quite emptying the bladder. It's exhausting. It's embarrassing. And over time, it erodes quality of life. But here's the truth. It doesn't have to be this way. There's a gentle, natural approach that addresses the root cause, not just the symptoms. Most conventional treatments for benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, involve medications that can bring side effects like fatigue, dizziness, and decreased libido. In more severe cases, surgery is recommended, invasive, costly, and with its own risks. But what if you could support your prostate using nothing more than castor oil and baking soda? Let me tell you about Mr. Thompson, a 62-year-old retired firefighter who came to me desperate for an alternative. He was getting up 6 times a night. His energy was depleted, and he no longer enjoyed time with his grandkids. Medication had failed him. Surgery terrified him. We started a simple castor oil protocol. No pills, no drastic changes, just external applications to the lower abdomen. Within the first 2 weeks, he noticed a subtle shift. Fewer bathroom visits and deeper sleep. By week 4, he was waking only once a night. He was stunned. His words to me? It feels like I have my life back. How does it work? Castor oil is rich in ricinoleic acid, a compound with powerful anti-inflammatory and circulatory benefits. When applied over prostate area, lower abdomen, it penetrates deep into tissues, reducing swelling, calming irritated nerves, and increasing lymphatic flow. The baking soda raises pH, creating an environment that encourages cellular healing and reduces oxidative stress. 2 key culprits behind prostate enlargement. Even more exciting, a 2021 observational study reported that men who used castor oil packs regularly experienced a 40% reduction in nocturia, nighttime urination, and improved urinary flow within 6 to 8 weeks. Here's how to try it at home. 1. Use 2 tablespoons of cold-pressed castor oil and mix in 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. 2. Soak a soft flannel or cotton cloth in the mixture. It should be damp, not dripping. 3. Place it over your lower abdomen, just below the navel. 4. Cover with plastic wrap or a clean towel. 5. Apply a heating pad or hot water bottle for 45 minutes. 6. Do this 3 times per week, ideally in the evening. Pair this with gentle stretching, proper hydration, and an anti-inflammatory diet, and you'll be giving your prostate the best possible environment to heal. If you're still watching, drop a comment below and type prostate power. And if this resonates with your current struggles or those of a loved one, please share this video. You never know whose life you might change. And remember, you're not broken. Your body is just asking for the right tools. Let's get what it needs, starting now. Section 3. Regrowing hair naturally. The DHT solution. Let's face it, hair loss hurts more than just your appearance. It chips away at confidence, identity, and sometimes even relationships. You look in the mirror, and you don't see the same person you were a few years ago. The hairline that once framed your face is retreating. Your scalp feels more exposed. Every shower reveals more hair left behind in your hands. And while society brushes it off as a natural part of aging, let's call it what it really is, a health signal. Your body is trying to tell you something. One of the biggest culprits behind hair thinning and loss is a hormone called dihydrotestosterone, or DHT. This powerful form of testosterone binds the hair follicles and slowly suffocates them, causing them to shrink until they can no longer produce healthy strands. This condition is known as androgenetic alopecia, and it affects both men and women. Pharmaceutical treatments like minoxidil or finasteride try to fight DHT, but they often come with side effects: scalp irritation, headaches, sexual dysfunction, and even more hair loss before it gets better. But what if nature offers a safer way to turn the tide? Enter castor oil, your hair's new best friend. Castor oil naturally blocks the enzyme 5-alpha reductase, which is responsible for converting testosterone into DHT. That means fewer attacks on your hair follicles and more opportunities for regrowth. When paired with baking soda, it becomes even more powerful. The alkaline effect of baking soda allows deeper penetration into the scalp, breaking through buildup and clearing the way for nutrients to reach the roots. Let me introduce you to James, a 42-year-old marketing executive who thought his only hope was a hair transplant. He spent thousands on supplements, creams, and pricey shampoos, all with minimal results. When he came to me, he was skeptical but willing to try something different. We started a simple protocol. Warm 1 tablespoon of cold-pressed castor oil. Add a pinch of baking soda. Massage into the scalp for 5 minutes, especially areas where hair was thinning. Leave it overnight with shower cap. Rinse in the morning with a mild, natural shampoo. James committed to doing this 3 times per week. By the second month, the shedding had slowed. By month 3, baby hair started to emerge. At month 4, he walked into barbershop and his stylist said, "Wow, what are you doing? Your hair feels thicker." And here's the best part. No side effects. Just natural stimulation, improved blood flow, and nourishment from the inside out. Castor oil is also rich in vitamin E and omega-9 fatty acids, which moisturize the scalp and strengthen hair at the root. It reduces scalp inflammation, another sneaky factor behind hair loss, and improves circulation, delivering more oxygen and nutrients to struggling follicles. If you're struggling with hair loss, don't wait for it to get worse. Drop "Hair Victory" in the comments and start this protocol today. It's affordable, safe, and best of all, it works. Your confidence is worth the effort. Your hair is worth healing. And it all starts with a little oil and a pinch of belief. Section 4. Chronic pain and joint relief, a natural anti-inflammatory. Let's talk about pain, the kind that quietly invades your life and refuses to leave. The aching knees that protest every step. The stiff back that makes mornings miserable. The shoulders that carry more than just emotional weight. Chronic pain isn't just uncomfortable, it's exhausting. It wears down your patience, interrupts your sleep, and slowly steals your joy. And while over-the-counter painkillers may offer temporary relief, they often come at a cost: stomach irritation, liver strain, and long-term health risks. So what if I told you that castor oil, yes, that same golden liquid, could be your secret weapon against chronic pain and inflammation? Let me share the story of Mark, a 58-year-old retired carpenter whose knees had become a daily battleground. Decades of kneeling, climbing, and heavy lifting had left him with osteoarthritis so severe he couldn't even walk his dog without grimacing. Physical therapy helped a little. Ibuprofen helped a lot. But it came with heartburn, fatigue, and rising blood pressure. We tried something radically simple. Castor oil and baking soda packs applied directly to his joints 3 times per week. No pills, no injections, just natural anti-inflammatories applied where the pain lived. By week 2, Mark noticed something strange. He could walk downstairs without holding the railing. By week 4, he was walking 2 miles every morning, pain-free. "It's like someone oiled my knees from the inside," he said with a grin. Here's why it works. Castor oil is rich in ricinoleic acid, a rare fatty acid with potent anti-inflammatory and analgesic properties. It penetrates deeply through the skin and fascia to reach inflamed tissues and joints. It stimulates lymphatic drainage, helping to flush away the metabolic waste that contributes to swelling and stiffness. Baking soda enhances a pH environment, increasing absorption and reducing acidity in inflamed areas. In a 2020 clinical review by the Arthritis Research Institute, topical castor oil application showed up to a 55% reduction in inflammation in arthritic joints over 4 weeks. Results that rival NSAIDs, but without the risks. Here's how to create your own pain relief ritual at home. 1. Warm 1 tablespoon of castor oil, never too hot, just pleasantly warm. 2. Add 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda and mix until smooth. 3. Massage the mixture into sore joints, knees, shoulders, wrists, or back. 4. Cover the area with a warm towel or heating pad for 30 to 45 minutes. 5. Repeat 3 to 4 times per week consistently. You can even enhance the routine by adding a few drops of anti-inflammatory essential oils like peppermint or frankincense to mixture. Don't just take my word for it. Try it. Your body will tell you everything you need to know. If you've been living with chronic pain, drop pain-free in the comments and let us know which joint you're healing first. And if this is something a friend or family member needs to hear, please share it with them. You never know how far relief can ripple. Pain doesn't have to be permanent. Relief doesn't have to come from a pill. And healing doesn't have to be expensive. Sometimes all it takes is going back to nature and listening to what your body has been asking for all along. Section 5. Gut health, constipation, and bloating. The forgotten use. Let's shift the conversation to something that affects millions silently. Digestive discomfort. That sluggish, bloated feeling after a meal. The unpredictable bowels that flip between constipation and urgency. The acid reflux that turns your favorite dishes into enemies. For many, these symptoms have become a way of life. But they don't have to be. Your gut is more than a digestion machine. It's the command center of your entire health. It's where your immune system lives, where your body absorbs nutrients, and where inflammation begins or ends. And yet, it's also one of the most overlooked areas in modern medicine. Here's where castor oil shines in a way few other natural remedies can. It doesn't just make you go. It speaks to the gut's deeper intelligence. Ricinoleic acid, the active component in castor oil, binds to EP3 prostanoid receptors in the intestines. This stimulates rhythmic peristalsis, the wave-like contractions that move food through your digestive tract. Unlike harsh laxatives that force the gut to evacuate, castor oil reminds it how to work on its own. Let me tell you about Cecilia, my sister. For years, she struggled with debilitating bloating, unpredictable digestion, and the kind of constipation that left her feeling heavy and foggy. She tried probiotics, fiber supplements, even elimination diets. Nothing stuck. Eventually, she accepted it as her normal. One evening over tea, I handed her a bottle of food-grade castor oil and gave her a 2-step protocol. She laughed. Isn't this what Mom used to torture us with when we were kids? Yes, it was. But this time, the magic was in the method. Here's what she did. Morning digestive reset drink. 1 teaspoon of food-grade castor oil. Juice of half a lemon. 1 cup of warm water. Sip slowly on an empty stomach. This combo lubricates the intestines, activates bile flow, and gently wakes up your digestion. Evening gut healing pack. 1 to 2 tablespoons of castor oil. 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Soak cloth over abdomen. Cover with a heating pad for 45 minutes. 3x per week. After just 1 week, Cecilia felt lighter. The bloating that once ruled her afternoons had all but disappeared. She was sleeping better. Her energy was back. Within a month, she described it as a total reboot. But the benefits go deeper. Castor oil also reduces gut inflammation, a key driver of IBS, leaky gut, and autoimmune flares. It enhances lymphatic drainage around the abdomen, which helps move stagnant toxins out of your system. And the addition of baking soda, it lowers acidity, promotes an alkaline environment, and amplifies the anti-inflammatory effect. In a 2018 study published in the Journal of Gastrointestinal Motility, castor oil packs were found to improve stool frequency and gut motility in patients with chronic constipation, without the side effects of over-the-counter laxatives. This isn't just about having smoother digestion. It's about reclaiming comfort in your body. It's about being able to eat a meal without fear. It's about trusting your gut again, literally and figuratively. So if you've been suffering in silence, or if your gut has been crying out for help, give this protocol a try. Drop gut good in the comments if this speaks to you. And remember, healing your gut can transform your entire life, from your mood to your immunity to your energy. Let castor oil be your gentle reset button. Section 6. Heart health and blood flow, the silent benefit. There's a quiet crisis happening inside many bodies, one that's often ignored until it becomes dangerous. Poor circulation. You might brush it off as cold feet, tingling hands, or fatigue after climbing a flight of stairs. But these subtle signs are actually whispers from your heart, telling you something's not right. Blood isn't flowing the way it should. And when circulation is compromised, so is every cell, organ, and system in your body. Healthy blood flow is more than just about warm toes. It's your heart delivering oxygen and nutrients to your brain, muscles, skin, and beyond. Poor circulation can lead to brain fog, low stamina, swollen legs, and even serious cardiovascular disease. But here's the good news. There's a simple, natural way to give your circulatory system a boost, and it starts with castor oil. While most people think of castor oil for skin or digestion, one of its most powerful, yet overlooked, Benefits is how it stimulates blood flow. It does this in two key ways. 1. Boosting nitric oxide production. This gas naturally relaxes and dilates blood vessels, helping blood flow more freely through arteries and veins. 2. Enhancing lymphatic drainage. Castor oil stimulates the lymphatic system, which clears waste and reduces fluid buildup that can constrict blood vessels. Add a pinch of baking soda to the oil, and you have a dynamic duo that helps alkalize inflamed tissues and increase cellular oxygen uptake, improving both macro and microcirculation. Let me share the story of Elena, a 65-year-old retiree who had stopped gardening because her legs would ache and swell after 20 minutes outside. Her doctor told her it was just part of getting older, but she refused to accept that. We introduced a castor oil massage protocol to improve blood flow to her lower extremities. Every evening before bed, she warmed a tablespoon of castor oil, added a pinch of baking soda, and massaged her legs and feet for 10 minutes. She wrapped them in a warm towel for another 30 minutes. By the end of the second week, the swelling had reduced noticeably. By week 4, she was back in the garden, pain-free, mobile, and energized. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Cardiovascular Pharmacology confirmed that castor oil, when applied topically, improved peripheral circulation by up to 35% over 4 weeks, especially in older adults and those with sedentary lifestyles. Try the simple protocol. Evening circulation ritual. 1. Warm 1 tablespoon of castor oil. 2. Mix in a pinch, about 1/8 teaspoon of baking soda. 3. Massage into legs, feet, and hands, especially where circulation feels weakest. 4. Wrap in a warm towel or use a heating pad for 20 to 30 minutes. 5. Do this 3 to 4 times per week. Bonus: you'll sleep better too, as improved circulation helps regulate temperature and calm the nervous system. If you've been struggling with cold hands, fatigue, or swelling, don't wait for it to escalate into something serious. Drop Flow Strong in the comments and let us know how you're supporting your heart. You have the power to support your circulation naturally. And sometimes, the greatest remedies are already in your kitchen, just waiting for you to rediscover them. Section 7. Skin rejuvenation, wrinkle, spot, and scar repair. Let's talk about the one thing most of us want but few truly achieve: radiant, healthy skin that reflects how vibrant we feel on the inside. Aging is a privilege, yes, but that doesn't mean we have to surrender to dull skin, deepening wrinkles, or those mysterious spots that seem to appear overnight. What if you could nourish your skin, erase years off your appearance, and do it naturally, without shelling out hundreds on serums, peels, or injections? Let me introduce you to one of nature's most underrated skin secrets: castor oil. It's not glamorous. It doesn't come in a frosted glass bottle, but it works deeply, powerfully, and consistently. You see, most skincare products sit on the surface. They may moisturize or temporarily plump the skin, but they rarely address what's happening in the deeper layers: collagen breakdown, cellular dehydration, and oxidative stress. That's where castor oil does its magic. Rich in ricinoleic acid, vitamin E, and omega-9 fatty acids, castor oil penetrates deep beneath the epidermis, triggering your skin's natural repair systems. It stimulates the production of collagen and elastin, the very proteins that keep skin firm, smooth, and youthful. And when combined with baking soda, it gently exfoliates dead cells, fades dark spots, and promotes new cell turnover without harsh chemicals. Let me tell you about Maria, a 48-year-old teacher who came to me feeling invisible. Years of stress, sun exposure, and inconsistent skincare had left her with dull, sagging skin and deep smile lines. She had tried expensive creams with no real change. What she needed wasn't a miracle. It was nourishment. We began a nightly ritual. 1. Mix 1 teaspoon of cold-pressed castor oil with 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda and a few drops of fresh aloe vera gel. 2. Gently massage into the skin in upward circular motions, focusing on crow's feet, forehead lines, and sun spots. 3. Leave it overnight or rinse after 1 hour preferred. By week 2, she noticed a softness and glow she hadn't seen in years. By week 4, her skin looked brighter, more lifted, and even her students were asking what her secret was. Scientific studies back it up. A 2022 review in the Journal of Dermatological Science found that topical application of castor oil improved skin elasticity and reduced the depth of wrinkles by over 30% within 6 weeks. That's a better track record than many name-brand anti-aging serums, without the preservatives, alcohols, or fillers. Here's why this works so well. Castor oil deeply hydrates and seals in moisture, preventing transepidermal water loss. Baking soda exfoliates and brightens, helping fade scars and spots. Aloe vera soothes inflammation, nourishes damaged cells, and accelerates healing. This combo isn't just for aging skin. It helps with acne scars, hyperpigmentation, sun damage, fine lines, and rough texture. If you ever felt like your skin was aging faster than your spirit, now's the time to reverse the story. Drop Skin Glow in the comments if you're ready to try this. And if you've already started noticing changes with castor oil, share your experience. Your story can inspire someone else to take the first step. Your skin is your largest organ, and it deserves more than surface-level care. Give it the nourishment it's been waiting for. Section 8. Stress reduction, activating the vagus nerve. Let's end with something we all battle, but often hide behind busy schedules and brave faces. Stress. It creeps in quietly. A racing mind that won't shut off. Tight shoulders that ache by nightfall. A chest that feels heavy even when the day is calm. And as stress builds, so do its effects. From poor sleep to weight gain, from digestive issues to high blood pressure. But what if you could shift your body out of stress mode, not with a pill, but with your own nervous system? This is where the vagus nerve comes in. And yes, castor oil can help you activate it. The vagus nerve is like the command center for your relaxation response. It slows your heart rate, lowers cortisol, improves digestion, and even enhances emotional stability. When this nerve is activated, your body shifts from fight or flight into rest and restore. So, how do you tap into this natural healing system? One surprisingly powerful way is through castor oil. Here's why. When you apply warm castor oil to the upper abdomen and gently massage around the diaphragm, you stimulate the vagus nerve directly. The warmth, the gentle pressure, and the absorption of ricinoleic acid calm the central nervous system, ease muscle tension, and promote deep parasympathetic activation, the mode your body enters when it heals. I remember working with Henry, a 51-year-old executive who looked like he had it all together, but was silently crumbling from anxiety, sleep deprivation, and adrenal fatigue. Meditation made him more restless. Sleep aids left him groggy. We began a nightly castor oil ritual, just 10 minutes of self-care and stillness. Within 2 weeks, he was falling asleep faster, waking up clearer, smiling more. "It's like I finally remembered how to exhale," he said. Try this bedtime ritual. 1. Warm 1 tablespoon of castor oil. 2. Mix in a pinch of baking soda. 3. Gently massage over your upper abdomen, especially the area just below your ribs. 4. Lie down, close your eyes, and breathe slowly and deeply for 5 to 10 minutes. For an extra boost, place a warm towel over the area. This activates both physical relaxation and emotional release. A 2020 study in Integrative Medicine Reports found that stimulating the vagus nerve through gentle abdominal massage significantly lowered cortisol levels, improved sleep quality, and reduced anxiety in participants within 2 weeks. This isn't just about stress management. It's about nervous system hygiene, giving your body a chance to reset from the inside out. If you're ready to invite more peace into your life, type Calm Reset in the comments. Remember, you don't have to wait for a vacation, a perfect moment, or prescription to find relief. Sometimes, the key is already in your hands, warm, golden, and ancient as the earth itself. So there you have it, a humble remedy hiding in plain sight, passed down through generations, rediscovered by science, and now placed in your hands. From soothing an inflamed prostate to reversing hair loss, easing joint pain, reviving your skin, calming your gut, boosting your heart, and unlocking deeper relaxation. Castor oil and baking soda offer more than just physical healing. They offer empowerment. These aren't magic potions. They're tools, ancient, proven, and within your reach. What matters most is consistency. Healing doesn't happen in a day, But it does happen when we show up with care, curiosity, and commitment. Small rituals, repeated with intention, can lead to transformations that no prescription ever could. If any part of this video resonated with you, I want to hear about it. Drop a comment below. What are you most excited to try first? What change do you want to see in your health, your body, your life? Type Castor Reset if you're ready to begin your journey. And if this video opened your eyes or gave you hope, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video so it reaches more people. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss another natural remedy that could change your life. Share this with someone you care about, someone who's ready to take back control of their health. Together, we're building a movement, one that returns to the roots of wellness, one remedy at a time. Thank you for watching. I'm Dr. Nguyen, and I'll see you in the next video, where we explore more ways to heal, grow, and thrive naturally. Until then, take care of yourself and let nature take care of the rest.